Hey, Brixel! Guild Wars 2's award season hopes kept alive by Steam. Spooky season's behind us, so we're already looking towards Guild Wars 2's next festive celebrations. And for the hoarders in the audience, we got an inventory increase. Just not yet. Things are quietening down as the end of the year draws near. Dear God, what is the passage of time? But Guild Wars 2 ain't done with 2022 just yet, and you know what? Neither are we, so welcome back to Last Week Interior. Now let's get those pesky pleasantries out of the way first. Ding the thing if you haven't already. A shout out to my supporters, I love you guys, and with that, let's all complain about inventory space together. So, a slew of new items were added to the game during Black Friday, cause you know if a Nashblade was gonna get in on that. Among a slew of new cosmetic items, including this frickin' cat chair, Ain't announced that there would be an increase to the maximum number of bag slots per character from 10 to 12. Now we all know the yearly struggles of Halloween filling up our inventory, so this is a welcome and well-timed update. However, this announcement was followed up by a tweet saying, "Today we announced an increase to the maximum number of bag slots available per character. Due to an unexpected issue, this update did not go live as planned." The thread continued, "We're working on a fix for this, and this update will come to Guild Wars 2 on December 13th. We will also be offering a 40% discount on all bag slots at that time. Limit 2 per account. Thank you for your patience." Now, to most, the saga would have ended there. Hell, I wrote up the script and I called it a day. However, the tomfoolery of ANET's Twitter admins didn't end there, because just one day after the script was written, the official Guild Wars 2 account tweeted out, "For the next 24 hours, we're offering 40% off bag slot expansions. We recently raised the cap on bag slots from 10 to 12. Maximize your storage now." So clearly we have differing definitions of the word now, because as we mentioned before, the sale is only going up on the 13th of December. Well, someone in the marketing department must have woken up from a stress dream with the same realization, because a correction tweet was issued at 4 a.m. the next morning. Now, I've worked in high-pressure environments before, so I'm not judging. Hell, I once aired 30 minutes of dead air to 100,000 people before realizing my mistake, so same, Twitter admin, same. Next up, so you may have noticed a fair amount of salt in my previous videos. Know what? F it, I do care. F the Grammys, f you. As Guild Wars 2 has been snubbed in both the Game Awards and the Grammys. But then, my persistent quest to get this game the public recognition it deserves got one last shot in the arm. Cause I stumbled upon this Reddit post urging players to nominate Guild Wars 2 for the Steam Awards. And I thought to myself, that's right, of course! Guild Wars 2 released on Steam this year, making it eligible for the rewards. So, my hope is kinda rekindled. The original poster suggested nominating Guild Wars 2 for the Labor of Love Award, citing, well, no specific reasons really, because frankly it's pretty fucking obvious. A brilliant year of releases with a slew of quality of life updates, new player experience tweaks, brilliant endgame encounters, and the entirety of Living World Season 1 all dropping this year for free. So yeah, I think the nomination's a no-brainer, but I'd like to add to OP's suggestion and urge you guys to nominate Guild Wars 2 for Best Soundtrack. I absolutely adore the music in End of Dragons, and I earnestly believe Deemer and the team deserve a nomination at the very least. Finally, I want to chat about Winter's Day. Yeah, Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé have risen from hibernation, and if the PA systems and decor of malls across the world is anything to go by, the Christmas season has officially begun. Now, I hope you're all writing your Christmas list to grouch, because we've all been especially good this year. All I want for Christmas is a Longbow Elementalist spec, grouch. Please. Dude. Winter's Day will be arriving in Tyria on the 13th of December, and the snows will thaw on January 3rd, 2023. But those of you who haven't celebrated with us before are probably asking, what is Winter's Day? As we're just coming out of spooky season, y'all know ANET does not go light on festive events. Guild Wars 2 has what are, in my opinion, the best holidays in any MMO ever, and I will never stop saying that. So the activities on offer this year include Tix's Infinirarum, Winter Wonderland, Bell Choir Ensemble, Toy-Apocalypse, Snowball Mayhem, the Donation Drive, and the Secret Lair of the Snowman Strike Mission. And yeah, as of now, we don't know if there are any new activities coming this year, but then again, there hasn't been anything new since 2019. That year saw the introduction of the Snowfall Sprint time trial, and since then, nothing. So let's just say you got an optimistic break about this year. Either way, make sure you subscribe and ding the thing, because we'll talk about all the gingerbread scented Christmassy goodness coming to Tyria as and when the info drops. But that's it for the news. However, I'd like to end this episode by bringing back my favorite segment of the show, comment response. Now this week's comment comes to us courtesy of the libertarian otaku. Okay, they say, the destruction of Lion's Arch is one of the most iconic moments in the game's history, and they did it justice. Minus the god-awful quality of the destruction of Lion's Arch cutscene, could have used a tune-up. I totally agree, almost every cutscene in the re-release of Season 1 looked excellent. However, the cutscene that is supposed to serve as the climax of a 5-episode season looks like it was made with stop-motion Lego. If they didn't have access to the original project files for the cutscene, they really should have remade it. I know it's a lot of work, and I know they wanted those nostalgic for the good old days to see the same cutscene they saw back in 2013, but once nostalgia passes, all we have is a cutscene reminiscent of concert footage shot on cell phones in the 2000s. And while I'm on my soapbox, I got another thing. I don't think they should have brought back the Hero of Lion's Arch title as a reward for completing the episode. It was one of the most rare and, in my opinion, coveted titles in the game, because you could only get it back when Season 1 originally dropped. And I know it's a small thing, and I know it's petty. I didn't even have the title, so I'm not saying this for me. I just think they should have let OG players keep that one thing to let people know I was there. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't gotten enough of me, go check out my Twitch where I stream 3 times a week, as well as my Discord where I shitpost. I also drop all the latest channel news there first, so be sure to check it out. And while you're braving the World Wide Web, do yourself a favor and check out hardstuck.gg for the best dang Guild Wars 2 guides and community content anywhere on the internet. With the recent release of the Team Builder tool, now is the best time to check out Hardstuck for all your raiding goodness. As always, thank you so much to my supporters over on Twitch as well as my patrons. Be sure to check out the links below to support the channel, and as always, a massive thank you to my Guardian tier supporters, Anthony Hodson, Liam Pullis, and Brain Not Bright. Brixel loves you very much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.